So I just want to touch a little bit about your family.
Yeah.
We have Isaac here, and I know you have two boys. Isaac's into horse racing, clearly.
Yeah.
Perfect jockey stance and style and ready to go. So tell me a little bit about Isaac, how you decided to become a jockey. Did your dad have any influence on you making that decision? Like, did he say, oh, I want you to be a jockey, or is it something you wanted to do?
So when I was little, I'm always open the TV and watch my father racing.
Yeah.
And I love the feeling that he winning and do
the cheering for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That's
I always
awesome.
Watching him and copy him at home, the pushing the horse.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, the style and yeah, I love the atmosphere of the winning.
The winning feeling
yeah,
that you
winning
had.
feeling.
So, okay, so that was from very young when you were a little boy.
Yeah.
So as you got older, you decided that that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to be a jockey, essentially.
So when I was studying, I'm not thinking much what I want to do at the future.
Right.
So when I was secondary school, I saw a poster that jockey club.
Okay.
There's written the apprentice jockey school.
Right.
So I showed to my father and asked him for the suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said, do it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. So he supported you right from the beginning.
Yeah.
That's great. That's really, really great. So you applied here, obviously, to Sha-Tin, and you were, what, 15 years old, I think you said? So you were 15, and how old are you now?
Now I'm 20 years old.
20 years old. So you've been in the program for 5 years?
Yes.
Okay, and tell me a little bit about how the program works. Like what do you do on a daily basis? Like how do you prepare for yourself in the morning? Like what do you do? What does your day look like when you go to apprentice
So
school?
we all wake up on the early morning, like 4 a.m. To start track work. So after track work about 9 o'clock, and we go back to school and eat the breakfast.
Okay.
And then we will watch the track work video or the racing. So we'll watch the racing video and to look how the jockeys do and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So you basically analyze the race. You look at how he's riding, what he did during the race, and stuff like that. Now, does Dad help you with that? Do you help him with that as well? Like, do you see him at morning track work, and like, do you say, hey, you should do a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that?
When he get a trial, at the beginning, I will prepare the trial is fast pacing or slow pacing, and let him study, and let him think about the racing.
Okay.
Feel by himself in the racing. But
So
this
treat
is
it like a
trial.
race.
Yes.
Treat it like a race.
Yes.
Okay.
So he can learn a lot from the racing.
Okay. All right. So you do that. You go for breakfast. You analyze all the racing stuff, and then what do you do after that?
After that we go to sleep, rest, and then at 2 p.m. we'll go back to a training stable and doing the buck out.
So you do all of the stable work, like bandaging and mucking out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When do you fit in your fitness program? Like, do you have a program that you follow at the gym, or do you have to do a certain amount of fitness?
Yeah.
Like what?
Felix sir have a program for us. Yeah.
And that's what you follow? And,
Yeah.
And do you do it every day?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you live on the premises here? Like, do you live in the training place, or do you stay with Dad at home? Like, where do you
no,
live?
I stay at the apprentice jockey school.
So you have to stay here?
Yeah.
Okay. And you've been already staying there for 5 years, you said, right?
Yeah.
Since you were 15. So what is the next plan for you? Like I know that Felix, I was talking to Felix, and he'd mentioned that you're waiting on a visa, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so what is that plan? Are you going to where? Is it New Zealand, Australia? What's?
Not sure yet.
Okay, so right now you ride barrier trials here in the morning.
Yes.
And you ride, do you go to Chongfa and ride there as well?
Yeah, always.
So always there?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So do you travel for the day, or do you spend a few days there and then come back? Like, how does it, do you go just for the trial and come back, or do you have to stay there?
No, I just go for a trial
Trials
and
and come back, same day?
Yeah.
Okay, and how many trials do you think you've ridden so far? How many barrier trials have you ridden?
Now I have 240 trials.
You've ridden 240 trials?
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes.
So you must be just dying to get on a racetrack and actually ride horses in a
Yeah.
race, right?
Very hungry to
Very
race it.
hungry, yeah. That's incredible.
Yes.
So any bit of advice you can give him, as not as a father, but as an ex-jockey and an
Yeah.
AT, what advice would you give him before he left to go to Australia? What would you say to him?
Give him, I tell him to give, when you sit on the horse, after get up or after the racing, you give the trainer good comment. Not just your feel, just you sit on the horse to feel. So your comment is very important because the trainer will be next step how to do. Win or loss, that is the program. That is the trainer's next plan, what to do, longer,
Right.
shorter,
Right.
and put some gear on or change or something. So that is I tell him for the comment, tell to the trainer.
So it's really important to be honest.
Yes.
When you get off a horse from a race or from morning work and say, hey, he didn't feel sound, or maybe he's breathing,
Yeah,
or any
yeah.
information you think is
Yes, yes,
Right.
yes,
good. Okay. And you're going to miss him when he goes.
yes, sure.
You know, that's going to be tough. But you're excited, you're ready to do this, and
Yeah, I'm ready.
you're ready to go.
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, you know, congratulations to both of you. I mean, you've had obviously a great career,
Yeah.
and you know, you've been AT to the champion stable last year. So,
Yeah.
you know, you've had some really good wins already this year with some horses, and as for you, I think you've got a really good career ahead of you. I think if you stay focused, I think is really
Yes.
important. And you know, obviously, it's hard for the younger generation to learn from their parents because sometimes you guys don't want to listen to us, but obviously Dad has been there, he's been through that experience, and he's able to share that with you
Yeah.
and give you more advice than you could probably get from a lot of people, you know, and obviously he loves you and cares about you and wants the best for you. So I hope you listen to that when you're in the races and, you know, and riding, and I wish you both really, really tremendous success. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank
I
you.
know it's not
Welcome.
easy,
You're welcome.
and I'm going to give you a hug whether you like it or not, so too bad. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thanks, guys.